Morning traders, and this is your Aussie South African top 40 day trade setup for today. So we ended up with a range bar. I've got the high and the low drawn in at the moment. There's nothing really to the left that lines up with those two levels. I see quite a bit of congestion here in the past, but nothing really that stands out, no matter how far back I go. So we had that pin bar before, then we got the indecision range bar. So I'm still of the opinion that this is a potential flag. That is our flag, but obviously we're going to need to drop below this daily fractal here. We start looking at the lower time frames. Let's just tidy that up. I can actually just do something like that there. Okay, so you can see we have a 200 EMA, which has basically been holding up price. We've got another little range bar within a bigger range bar. And the other thing we've got here as well is we've got some buyers coming in at the bottom here. Okay, now here is a fractal level. We didn't quite tag it. There is another one. I don't want to go too far back. Okay, there's nothing really much. So I'm still not 100% convinced we have either a fall or a move up. And the other thing that I can see here is we've got a little bit of congestion as well. So pretty much this area here is forming into some form of congestion. One thing we do have is moving averages pointing down. We've bounced off the 200 simple moving average up there. We're on the hour now, and then we're flirting with the 200 EMA at the moment. Okay, we did close this gap. It's kind of what we were expecting to happen, but I'm still looking to see whether we're going to get a breakout. Now, if I draw another level in there, okay, apart from this gap down, you can see there seems to be some interest of buying at this area. Okay, so we know that the closing range strategy played out yesterday. Here's our closing range here, these two bars here. This is incorrect data, as is this one, and as is this one here. So closing range did break out, we gapped down, rallied up to the top of it, another entry, and we came down. So for as long as these moving averages are pointing down like this, but they are close together, when they come close together, there's always a risk of them crossing over and moving to the upside. So that is also a potential move. Now I just want to get to just see what 10 cent is doing. 10 cents relatively flat, Hang Seng is relatively flat, and the Rand dollar 13.86 at the moment, so that's slightly stronger. So a stronger Rand means a weaker market. Okay, so yeah, so I think for me at the moment there are buyers coming in here at the close, which is surprising. So this tail represents buyers coming in at the close, but I think what I'd like to see is pretty much a move above these fractals here, and that is more than likely the target for the closing range strategy. Well, target for closing range is slightly above that. Okay, so I still think we're in consolidation, and I don't think there's something long term that I'm looking to play here, because I don't have any decent retests either. So if I come back to the hour and we just keep things real, there was a breakout fractal there. We did do a little bit of retest, but not really great. So I'm going to leave that as my line in the sand, and that's my other line in the sand there. Okay, so I'm looking for breakouts above 51966 for continuation to the upside, and also 51683 for a continuation to the downside. Now, the continuation to the downside, I don't expect it to be massive. I expect it to be something like that. So yeah, so in other words, I think proceed with caution. I'm more than inclined to believe that we're going to hit this level and bounce up, but I do want to see a new high of something which will indicate that we haven't moved to the upside. Okay. The other thing to have a look at here is bear in mind that this was our original trend line breakout retest. So this is boding well for a long, but it's not convincing. Last thing before we go, let's get to ichimoku. So if you look at our ichimoku is telling us we have a potential trend change, okay, with this crossover. The only problem is that Kijinsen's not moving with Kijinsen to the downside. So whenever you have a crossover above the cloud like this, it's not really a really strong signal. You're looking for a crossover below the cloud, and that gives you a much stronger signal. Okay. If we get to the 4 hour, the other one we want, we still have a crossover here. Trend is still up. We've had a twist. Chica's banners through price. So, and we're bouncing off Kijinsen here. So my level that I've given you ready to the downside, that is a critical factor. If that level goes, then you can expect a move to the downside. If I look at the daily, we still are in bearish territory. So this here is a bearish crossover. We've got a twist to the cloud. But again, we need to break through these tails here for the second move to continue. So this long move down, consolidation, next move down. I think we're in limbo until we get some news one way or another. So if we just go back to this area here, what can we possibly trade? The only thing that I'm really interested in trading will be the closing range strategy. And even that, I'm not 100% convinced. We do have a potential double bottom here, but that means I need to break above that point there in order for this double bottom to play out. So it's 51950. Okay, so I am looking for not really a long. I'm looking for confirmation before I take anything. So probably going to sit on the sidelines with this one again today. Didn't really take part in this yesterday. There's nothing really that stood out for me. But yeah, at this stage, I'll wait for some form of confirmation, which is going to indicate a move one way or another. So we could have a breakout here and be looking for a move to the upside. Or alternatively, this could be a strong move down, consolidation, and then a second move to the downside. So it's 50-50 for me at the moment. So I'm not really interested in trading 50-50 moments. Okay. So anyway, guys, that's it for me. Probably going to wait and see for confirmation, a break above one of these levels before waiting for a pullback and then getting a trade in whatever direction it's going. Okay. Hope that helps, and keep our stops tight, whatever you're doing today, and I'll catch you later. Cheers for now.